Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Jose Quintana is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. Three-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all three for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
In there for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Quintana has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And that misses 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Alex Wood starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Not in time as he steals second. A 1-0 delivery. Looped over toward first. Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number one. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
0-1, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Cain leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2. 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris Bryant becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Javier Baez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 25 homers, and he's driven in 129. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Skied into straightaway right. Winker is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 12 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Cespedes tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber has it in his sights. 1 out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup. Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a bouncing ball, foul. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's gone just 2 for 15. Popped him up. Votto in foul ground. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
No outfielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. Wood into the windup. 1-2 on its way. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And low, it's a ball and a strike. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he has 7 hits in 29 at-bats. A bouncer up the middle. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Here's the 1-1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
First pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Iglesias, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Billy Hamilton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Hamilton, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he popped him up. Zobrist into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Quintana.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get in. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Mark Segunas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder,
stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Woods ready. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Winker. Is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Into the box now, Joey Votto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. And he loses him on a Breaking ball.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Suarez stands at first with 1 out. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Baez on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors. The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit back up the middle. Senzel's got it, and there's 1 away. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The high fastball is in there.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He loses him on ball 4. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here. That ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not. And now we've got a couple of guys on.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Winker is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Wood sets. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Check swing grounder to the right side. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. In now, Tucker Barnhart. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. A windup and the 0-1. left behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Barnhart, the runner at first with 2 gone. Softly hit here to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Digging in now, Jose Quintana. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
A runner at second, nobody out. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He squares, and it's in the air. Well, this is a foul ball, says the home plate umpire.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Mark Segunas. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-2. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Hamilton. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Lorenzo Cain. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Winker on the move. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The set and the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Kane stands at second with 2 gone. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch left side. Throw on Devara will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Some more of the. Here's Billy Hamilton. Standing in to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 2-0 on the way. is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
First baseman, number 19.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The count to Suarez.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Zobrist is there. They'll go to Baez at second for the force. Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Winker on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Your attention,
Red
please.
Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
1-2, here it comes. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Garrett has tossed more than 60 innings on the year with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Popped him up. Barnhart has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Bryant on third with 2 out. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Line drive to center field. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, left fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. 2 out with the man at first. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
33.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Winker.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Bryant has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15.
Standing in, Nick Senzel. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me. Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, Dero. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up, Dan?
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Stroke, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Up next to Cincinnati.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. From the stretch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Ready to deliver the 1-2, and it's fouled away.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Derek Dietrich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Derek Dietrich.
A ball and no strikes. Senzel on second. Barnhart on at first with 2 down. Fastball well outside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's another 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the... Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Number 55. Robert.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Segunas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, You very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hamilton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher coming on now. We'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
In is Joey Votto now. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's 0 for 5. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Takes this the other way to right. Zagunis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Shortstop, Javier.
In there, no balls and a strike. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. Senzel moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane. on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Count even now at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Rafael Devers will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he gets ahead 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And a stoppage in play as a balk has been called here. So forget about the force at any base. That'll move runners to second and third now with 2 away. Strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Steve Cishek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Popped up. Zobrist over to his left. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 33.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Jesse Winker. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Reds down to their last strike. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Cincinnati, good night. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Chicago Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.